Welcome to Famous, Then vs. Now, where icons from the past meet the present. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We can be heroes, then and now 2025. Watch till end. Number 1, YaYa Gosselin, who played Missy Moreno in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie released in 2020, Missy was a brave leader with no superpowers, guiding the other kids. At that time, YaYa was just 11 years old. Now in 2025, YaYa Gosselin is 16 years old. She continues acting and has appeared in projects like FBI, Most Wanted and Surfside Girls. Back in 2020, she was only 11. Today in 2025, she is 16 and growing stronger in her acting career. Number 2, Lion Daniels, who played Noodles in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 movie, Noodles had the power to stretch his body like elastic. At that time, Lion was 13 years old. Now in 2025, Lion Daniels is 18 years old. He is still acting and has also done modeling projects, making his mark in Hollywood. In 2020, he was 13. Today, in 2025, he is 18 and continuing his journey in the entertainment industry. Number 3, Andy Walken, who played Wheels in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, Wheels was a genius in a wheelchair, with a brain more powerful than any computer. In 2020, Andy was 14 years old. Now in 2025, Andy Walken is 19 years old. He is still pursuing acting and is recognized for roles in both movies and television. Back in 2020, he was 14. Now in 2025, he is 19, continuing his growth as an actor. Number 4, Nathan Blair, who played Wild Card in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 film, Wild Card had every superpower but struggled to control them. At that time, Nathan was 15 years old. Now in 2025, Nathan Blair is 19 years old. He is focusing on acting and has appeared in shows like Legion and other projects. In 2020, he was 15. Today, in 2025, he is 19, and his acting career continues to rise. Number 5, Lotus Blossom, who played a cappella in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, a cappella had the power of singing to move objects with her voice. Back in 2020, Lotus was 13 years old. Now in 2025, Lotus Blossom is 17 years old. She has continued acting in movies and TV series, gaining more popularity as a young star. In 2020, she was 13. Today, in 2025, she is 17 and still shining as an actress. Number 6, Isaiah Russell Bailey, who played Rewind in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 film, Rewind had the ability to turn back time for a few seconds. At that time, Isaiah was 14 years old. Now in 2025, Isaiah Russell Bailey is 18 years old. He has appeared in Netflix shows like Family Reunion and continues acting and modeling. In 2020, he was 14. Today, in 2025, he is 18 and active in both film and television. Number 7, Akira Akbar, who played Fast Forward in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, Fast Forward could move at super speed, while her twin brother slowed things down. In 2020, Akira was 14 years old. Now in 2025, Akira Akbar is 18 years old. She has appeared in popular projects like Captain Marvel and continues working in movies and TV shows. In 2020, she was 14. Today, in 2025, she is 18 and building her career in Hollywood. Number 8, Dylan Henry Lau, who played Slow Mo in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, Slow Mo's power was super slow motion, which often made him funny to watch. Back in 2020, Dylan was just 12 years old. Now in 2025, Dylan Henry Lau is 17 years old. He is growing up fast and exploring new acting opportunities. In 2020, he was 12. Today, in 2025, he is 17 and stepping further into the world of acting. Number 9 Andrew Diaz, who played Facemaker in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 film, Facemaker had the ability to shape-shift his face into anyone. At that time, Andrew was 13 years old. Now in 2025, Andrew Diaz is 18 years old. He continues to pursue acting and remains known for his funny and unique role as Facemaker. In 2020, he was 13. Today, in 2025, he is 18 and still remembered for his role in the film. Number 10 Hala Finley, who played Ojo in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, Ojo was a quiet girl who communicated through her magical drawings. In 2020, Hala was only 11 years old. Now in 2025, Hala Finley is 16 years old. She has also acted in movies like Paradise Highway alongside Morgan Freeman and continues to rise as a talented young actress. In 2020, she was 11. Today, in 2025, she is 16 and building a strong career in Hollywood. Number 11 Brittany Perry Russell, who played Red Lightning Fury, Ojo's mother, in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 movie, Red Lightning Fury was one of the heroics and the mother of Ojo, protecting her with courage. At that time, Brittany was 38 years old. Now in 2025, Brittany Perry Russell is 43 years old. Besides acting, she is also a professional dancer and choreographer who has worked with stars like Beyoncé and Rihanna. In 2020, she was 38. Today, in 2025, she is 43, continuing both her acting and dance career. Number 12 Pedro Pascal, who played Marcus Moreno in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 film, Marcus was the retired superhero and loving father of Missy. At that time, Pedro Pascal was 45 years old. Now in 2025, Pedro Pascal is 50 years old. He has starred in huge hits like The Mandalorian, The Last of Us, and Wonder Woman 1984, making him one of Hollywood's biggest stars. In 2020, he was 45. Today, in 2025, he is 50 and more popular than ever. Number 13 Priyanka Chopra Jonas, who played Ms. Granada in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, Ms. Granada was the strict leader of the heroics, who later revealed her darker side. In 2020, Priyanka was 38 years old. Now in 2025, Priyanka Chopra is 43 years old. She continues acting in Hollywood and Bollywood, with major projects like Citadel and The Matrix Resurrections. In 2020, she was 38. Today, in 2025, she is 43 and balancing both global film industries. Number 14 Christian Slater, who played Techno in We Can Be Heroes. In the movie, Techno was one of the heroics, a superhero who relied on advanced technology. Back in 2020, Christian was 51 years old. Now in 2025, Christian Slater is 56 years old. He remains active in movies and television, and is well known for his hit series Mr. Robot and recent work in the Spiderwick Chronicles. In 2020, he was 51. Today, in 2025, he is 56 and still a respected name in Hollywood. Number 15 Boyd Holbrook, who played Miracle Guy in We Can Be Heroes. Boyd Holbrook, who played Miracle Guy in We Can Be Heroes. Now in 2025, Boyd Holbrook is 44 years old. He has starred in popular projects like Logan, Narcos, and Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. In 2020, he was 39. Today, in 2025, he is 44 and still appearing in blockbuster films. Number 16 Haley Reinhardt, who played Ms. Vox in We Can Be Heroes. In the film, Ms. Vox had the power of a sonic voice, able to shatter objects with her sound. Back in 2020, Haley was 30 years old. In the film, Ms. Vox had the power of a sonic voice, able to shatter objects with her sound. Back in 2020, Haley was 30 years old. In 2020, she was 30. Today, in 2025, she is 35 and balancing both singing and acting. Number 17 Sung Kang, who played Blinding Fast in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 movie, Blinding Fast was a superhero with super speed. At that time, Sung Kang was 48 years old. Now in 2025, Sung Kang is 53 years old. He is best known for his role as Han in the Fast and Furious franchise and continues to appear in major films and shows like Obi-Wan Kenobi. In 2020, he was 48. Today, in 2025, he is 53 and still a fan favorite in action movies. Number 18 Taylor Dooley, who played Lava Girl in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 movie, Lava Girl returned as the fiery superhero from the adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. At that time, Taylor Dooley was 27 years old. Now in 2025, Taylor Dooley is 32 years old. She is still active in entertainment, known for reprising her iconic role as Lava Girl, and she also focuses on family life. In 2020, she was 27. Today, in 2025, she is 32 and remembered fondly as Lava Girl. Number 19 JJ Dashnell, who played Shark Boy in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 film, Shark Boy returned as the adult version of the famous character, though without speaking lines. At that time, JJ Dashnell was 45 years old. Now in 2025, JJ Dashnell is 50 years old. He mainly works as a stunt coordinator and stunt double in Hollywood, contributing to many action-packed films. In 2020, he was 45. Today, in 2025, he is 50 and still an important part of Hollywood's stunt industry. Number 20 Adriana Barraza, who played Anita Moreno, Missy's grandmother, in We Can Be Heroes. In the 2020 movie, Anita supported her granddaughter Missy and helped guide the young heroes. At that time, Adriana was 64 years old. Now in 2025, Adriana Barraza is 69 years old. She continues her acting career and has appeared in films like Babel, Blue Beetle, and other international projects. In 2020, she was 64. Today, in 2025, she is 69 and still admired as a talented actress worldwide. That was the cast of We Can Be Heroes then and now 2025. Which transformation is your favorite? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Famous, Then vs. Now, where legends live on.